Hello, I'm Rebecca Inman and I chose exam 4-1, prompt B. During translation, messenger RNA is interpreted into instructions, which result in a polypeptide. These polypeptides go on to form particular proteins, which serve various functions in the cell or organism. This process of mRNA translation and point mutations are like a recipe, in which the ingredients and their amounts are analogous to the amino acids needed to form the correct polypeptide. In this example, I'll be using a simple hummus recipe to demonstrate the various mutations. For a missense point mutation, a single nucleotide base is switched with another one, such that the codon codes for a different amino acid. In this example, the pyrimidine C is switched for a purine A, which is a transversion. In the recipe analogy, a missense would be like switching the chickpeas for black beans. Although the result may still be edible, it is a different end product than the originally intended hummus. A nonsense point mutation occurs when a single nucleotide base is switched with another one such that the codon codes for a signal to stop the translation. In this example, the pyrimidine C is switched for a purine G, which is a transversion. A nonsense mutation of our hummus recipe would be one in which the last two ingredients are removed. Perhaps the paper was torn, or the printer shut off before printing was done. Either way, this recipe would not provide the desired result because of the lack of olive oil and tahini. A silent point mutation is when a single nucleotide base is switched with another one, such that the codon codes for the same amino acid. In this example, the pyrimidine C is switched for another pyrimidine, T, which is a transition. Here, the revised hummus recipe calls for garbanzo beans rather than chickpeas. However, these are both names for the same legume, so even though it seems like the ingredients are different, they are identical in content and result in the same end product. Finally, a read-through point mutation happens when a single nucleotide base is switched with another one such that the stop codon is changed to one that codes for a normal amino acid. In this example, the purine A is switched for another purine, G, which is a transition. Revisiting our hummus, 1.5 cans of chickpeas was listed instead as 15 cans of chickpeas. Thus, even though there are the correct ingredients present, there are far too many of them to create the hummus with palatable proportions. Here are my sources. All graphics in this presentation were made by me using free illustration software. Thanks for watching.